You're on.
So, who wants to hear some boner jokes? Just kidding. I'm just killing some time until my dad gets here. You guys probably think I'm on drugs, but like Jean-Claude Van Damme said in Lionheart, he's no drugs. I swear. I've actually prepared a beautiful and hopefully memorable speech for you guys tonight. So again, to quote Jean-Claude Van Damme from Double Impact, tonight you're all in for a bee surprise. Huge surprise. Your eyes, ears, and palms. So, first, I'd like to address my mom. Mom, I'd like to thank you and Dad for sharing that passionate night in the fall of 1978. I thought you did a great job giving me and Adam an awesome childhood. I love you so much. You've been so good to me. You're the nicest person I've ever met, besides the child molester back in kindergarten. I finally met the girl of my dreams and given you a beautiful granddaughter in the process. So once again, I want to thank you for being the best mom I could have ever asked for. Mr. and Mrs. Sano, I'm sure you had reservations about me, considering Kate's last two serious boyfriends. You would have thought she was a little wiser attending Johnson & Wales. A private university, academic standard level those in. But in the end, she made the right decision because I'll never be fat, bald, or ugly. The three most important things in a relationship. Mrs. Sano, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. You're a very kind, sweet, caring woman. You've been a great mother to your children and an amazing nana to Layton. Your family, and especially your husband, are lucky to have you in their lives, and just seeing the twinkle in your eye is starting to give me second thoughts about tomorrow. Mr. Sano, ever since I met you, you've been a father figure to me, like George Michael. I've never met anyone as generous or gracious as you. Integrity and class are words that I use to describe you, and I'm humbly honored that you're going to be my children's grandfather. I want to thank both of you for giving me the greatest gift that I could have ever received. Your daughter means absolutely everything to me. Thank you. Kate? Leanne Rimes once said, "How do I leave without you?" I don't know, but from the moment we met, I knew you were a special girl. We had this unique chemistry that you hear about, but you rarely find. Falling in love with you has been like a fairy tale. I feel like Bastion writing Falcor over Fantasia in the never-ending story. I never thought it could be so beautiful. It's wonderful. And you've changed me so much. Before I met you, I felt like Michael Jackson around women. Now with you, I feel like Ben Roethlisberger. You You've turned me into a hopeless romantic. You bring out the inner Michael Bolton in me. Jean-Claude Van Damme said this 16 years ago in Time Cop. There's never enough time to satisfy a woman. Whether I'm walking around like T-Rex or telling a Disneyland employee that you have AIDS, I'm always trying to amuse you. The best part of my day is making you laugh and putting a smile on your face, but easily the proudest I've ever been has been watching you give birth to little Leighton. I still can't believe how strong and brave you were that day. And I just want to tell you that you're a great mom. Leighton is always so happy, and I have you to thank for that. And I'm glad everyone came here tonight because this is where it all became. You know, this is where it began. I walked down these steps. She was sitting 2 bar stools from the end of the bar. I approached, she looked back at me and she smiled. I got my drink and I guess I spilled it on her. And but then 1 minute she's asking me like if I want like a girlfriend.
It was a flirting move.
And then 15 minutes after that I was asking her why she's not pushing a stroller because she was the coolest girl that I ever met in my life. And you know, from that night, there hasn't been one day where we haven't seen or spoken to one another. And it's crazy because she came here to screw over a guy. Like, I didn't know how to feel about that. So I guess I didn't like you much neither. But during our conversation, I've seen some changes. The way you felt about me and the way I felt about you. That night, 2 people were killing each other for monogamy. But I guess that's better than having 20 million partners. What I'm trying to say is that if I can change, and you can change, everybody can change. I want to thank everybody for coming out and celebrating our love. Katie, I love you so much.
That's gorgeous.
Funny.
Wow.